What
Well,
up, Joanna?
hello,
What up,
everyone.
everybody? What's going on?
How goes it?
It's going. It's Tuesday.
It is
Almost
Tuesday.
there.
Taco Tuesday.
Man, don't ever go to Rose's on Taco Tuesday.
Never go to. So, man, my wife, the producer, always sends me to Rosa's on Taco Tuesday, but we never get the taco special. She likes the nachos there, and I'm like, are you kidding
You're
me?
like, get it? Nacho Wednesday, girls. Nacho.
Exactly. And I forget that it's Taco Tuesday till I'm
Mm.
there, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Taco Tuesday. It is
See,
ridiculous how long that line gets.
I mean, it's crazy. And then if you wait in line for crunchy tacos, I can't even. I can't even make those at home, people.
Exactly. Oh man.
No one should wait in line for crunchy tacos.
Right. And then there's those like me. He's like, I don't feel like tacos, but I do want the burritos. So give me a taco with no lettuce, no tomatoes, and flour tortillas.
Right. Hold the salad, please.
Like, hold the salad. I know they're burritos now, but that's what
Right.
I want. I want them for the Taco Tuesday price.
Right. I need to, you should actually get them cheaper because you're not putting your salad in there.
Right? Yeah, I don't understand. It's like what, $3.99. I should be able to get it for $3.50 at
Right.
least.
I know they're saving a grip. You remember when tomatoes were expensive?
Right. And then they would actually not put tomatoes on anything. And we're
Yeah.
like, wait, this I want tomatoes. That's kind of how I do things.
Right. They were more expensive than guac at one point.
It's crazy.
Hey, Momager. Look at her already hopping in here.
The
How's it going,
momager is
Momager?
already in. Y'all may have noticed that we are missing one of our hosts. Um, we're
And
not
we have
sure
no
what's
idea
going
what
on
he's
either.
doing. If y'all are missing him, y'all know we're missing him and we have no clue.
Right, exactly. So I'm sure he'll pop on here in a little bit, let us know what's going on. So
Here's what he's doing. He is fixing himself some pickles because the girls went to bed early, probably more than likely, and are not fixing it for him. Hey,
right,
Joanne.
or
What's grinding your gears today,
they
Joanne?
stole his food.
Or, yes, they stole his food.
So I need to share, Sandy, with everyone what grinds my gears, because I didn't have a really grinds my gears moment until I sat down to get ready for the show, and I thought I had ordered something on Amazon.
Oh,
So I was like checking the shipping on it, wondering when it was going to actually arrive.
good joke. Oh, look, Momager. She figured it out. He's playing with his air
That's
fryer. You're
probably
probably
true.
right. You're probably right.
That's probably true. So I go to Amazon and I'm like, hey, there is. Oh, wait, I never paid for the item. I never actually ordered it. It's just sitting in my cart. And then double whammy, the price went up $6 on the item that I had ordered.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst.
I
You
was
know
like,
what though? I do hate those things that say you left something in your cart. You know, when you try to buy something and then you're like, oh, how annoying. But I think in this instance that would have saved you
it would
the
have. Yeah.
heartache.
Yeah. I was like, so it went from $13 to $19, the item that I wanted to order. Yeah. So I ordered something else, but that one was on sale for $6. So I kind of evened out.
Right. So it's all good. It's not what I spent, it's what I saved.
Right. Exactly.
Hello, Kaylee. How are
Well,
you?
hello there.
We're already making Sean nauseous.
Yeah,
My
I
gosh.
guess so.
It's
Maybe.
too soon, Sean. Momager, did you get your waffle maker?
Whoa. I
Tell us
actually
about
looked
your
up
waffle maker.
a couple of recipes on YouTube for people, or how to use the air fryer. And there's some people that are doing some good stuff with it.
Okay, I sent you guys, you and Jamie, I sent you one earlier. That lady did the whole like four chicken thighs, and then she did like vegetables in there, and it looked so good in that air fryer.
Whoa. I
And
guess I
it's
missed
not,
it.
y'all must have missed it.
Well, I'll start with my
So
day. So
rude.
I'll start with
So
my day,
rude.
and it'll get into why. So today I actually had to get up early, y'all, and
That's right.
okay, so it's early for me.
Yeah.
I actually had to get up early. I had to go take
9.
Jet.
You got
There
up
was
at
a
9.
2 hour delay for school, so I had to drop him off, and then I had to go to Midland today. So I actually drove to Midland, and I told the people that I was having the meeting with, it's like, hey, I might be late because I don't know how the roads are or whatever. So just letting you know. And they're like, okay, no worries. So I get there, I start driving, and the roads are perfect. So
That's the way I was this morning, leaving Pflugerville.
right, exactly. I was like, oh. So I get there 15 minutes before our original time. And there the restaurant where I had the meeting was not open yet. So I'm like shooting emails and texts. It's like, hey, I'm here. They're like, oh, well, we weren't expecting you till 2:00. Yeah, the roads were perfect. Sorry.
There's actually nothing wrong with our roads.
There's nothing wrong with the roads. So, and I left early to kind of compensate for it, but I wasn't sure. And so, yeah, it ended up being, I got there early. And then I had to wait 15, 20 minutes for them to show up because they thought I was going to be late. So, you know. But it ended up being pretty good. Oh, and then I come back home and I grabbed some food because I didn't eat lunch because I thought I was going to be late. Grabbed some food, ate, and then, that spot on my sofa, it was calling my name. And so,
yes.
So I hit the nap hard.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's probably why you missed my recipe.
Right, yeah, I hit that nap hard. So yeah, and then I woke up and I'm like, oh, I think we have a show or something. So
What's going on today?
right, exactly. So that was my day. So how was your day, Sandy?
My day was lame. So I have to, every 2 years we have to renew our insurance license. And so mine is actually coming up in July. So I thought I'm going to get a head start. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for a couple of CE hours. Free CE hours are always the best. CE, continuing education.
Right.
So anyway, I was going to knock a couple of out. And so it's like today and tomorrow I have some webinars scheduled. And they're so boring. And you have to answer the little questions that they ask you to know that you're participating. And then you can't close your browser. So I can't like multitask. And so anyway, I'm just like, and I swear, oh my gosh, I swear that lady kept burping. She was like, excuse me. And it was like, it was glitching. And I'm like, oh, no, she's burping. I swear she was happy because it was an after lunch thing. But anyway.
She was belching on screen.
She was. I was like, oh my gosh, lady. But anyway, that was about it. It was really uneventful. And that my CE was crazy boring.
Yeah. Continuing education is so, oh my gosh, it's just unbelievable how boring it is. Whoa! Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Pineapples.
Kaylee said before 12 p.m. is early for me.
I totally agree, Kaylee. Why can't we just start the day at noon?
Right.
Wait, I do.
Right. I'm like, your own schedule. What are you talking about?
Right.
And Mom here said, I actually got a Dash, a mini waffle maker. Do you know that we got a mini waffle maker at one of my Christmas parties? And it's the cutest little thing. Kate is the only one that uses that sucker. He uses that for everything.
Wow.
And we love the little mini waffle maker.
So does he what do you mean uses it for everything?
So he makes gluten-free pancakes in it.
Hello?
You're breaking up.
You're like glitching or something. You're glitching. You're probably burping.
Right. Yeah. There he is.
Hello.
Hey, are you a first-time viewer, long-time?
You know what? Those things are awesome because you can throw eggs in them and make scrambled waffles, and then you can put the cinnamon rolls in there and make waffle. If you put bread with the egg in the middle of it, it'll turn into a neat little sandwich too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, those are multi-purpose.
We were right.
Hey,
he was eating something.
I told you. Hey, CPJ, how's it going?
Hope you're feeling well, CPJ.
These old things, Kaylee. Thanks.
I just
if y'all
found
haven't
these.
got to check out, Carrie has this amazing necklace and earrings that are turquoise, which is what Dr. Pineapples loves. And she has this amazing black necklace too that I'm getting her for Valentine's.
Whoa.
It's awesome. It's legit awesome.
I mean, the fact that you're a month and 2 days early is amazing.
That is amazing. Hey,
She's an amazing woman.
Thanks for making the rest of us feel bad. That's good. That's good.
Right. Rudy
That's what I do best.
Have to use a skillet, a big one. You know what? The air fryers, you can fit a bunch of stuff in. I mean, we fit a whole chicken in there.
Aren't they different sizes though?
Yeah, they go all the way up to 8 quarts, I think. So yeah, you can get some pretty big ones. And the reason I know this is because I watched several videos on the air fryer, and so I was trying to see if I wanted it or
Joe
not.
knows, y'all. Jamie was just
Uh,
Yeah, he was hard
Pineapple.
napping.
I was talking to her earlier, and she was like, "Those filet mignons last night were really good. I couldn't stop thinking about them." And I was like, "I'm getting more this week.
Wait, I thought
Nice.
she'd gone vegetarian.
I may eat or not."
Guess who's back?
Say,
Back.
"Get behind me."
Jamie, whoa, shirt is loud.
Well, it is my favorite color, so
Mm-hmm.
Does Cade make GF cheese sticks in his? You know what? We have not found a good cheese. Like we found.
I know
good
y'all tried a
cheese.
lot, though, right?
We've tried plenty. We've spent a lot of money on cheese because we love cheese.
Regular cheese
We've
is
not-
normally expensive, but your GF cheese has got to be more.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's expensive. But-
But you still haven't found any good one.
I found one at HEB that's pretty decent actually, but it's
Mhm.
not like something you want to write home and tell your mom.
Right. It's not something to drive all the way across town to go get it.
No,
I
Have
hear
you
they're going to be
guys-
putting one by our house here pretty soon. So
I can't wait. It'll
yeah.
be in my neck of the woods eventually.
Have you guys all went and hit the hearts and then do the share and do the whole hashtag?
of course,
Yeah.
Jamie.
Trey?
Of course. Pfft, check it out.
Of
on
course
replay.
they did.
Every
We've already
course-
told them.
Yeah.
Silly rabbit.
Y'all are awesome.
Guys.
I
Yeah.
know.
Remember, guys,
What would I
we told
do
y'all to
without
hit the hearts and stuff like that.
Remember
and
we told
share.
y'all to do that like right when we started?
Y'all are
Right,
selling
exactly.
it way too much now.
Right when we started it. Yeah.
Y'all didn't do it, did y'all?
Yes, we did.
How dare
I'm
you?
offended. You know what? I'm
Those
just going to get out of here today.
He's so accusational, and he's the one that showed up late.
I
Unbelievable.
know.
Did y'all start on time? Everyone, did they start on time?
Yes, we
yes,
did.
Yes, we did.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Pineapples.
How you gonna be grading us
Right.
when you got some C plus work going on here? That's something.
How unbelievable. Gabby wants to put cinnamon rolls in it.
Do it. I want
in
to see how
the-
good it looks in that little waffle
I've
maker.
done them. They're not as all they're cracked up to be. Here's my
Wait,
advice, though. If you
In
do
the
it,
air fryer or the waffle maker?
The waffle maker.
If you do it, take them out a little bit earlier than when you're supposed to. Like about a minute early.
Take them out like medium.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm telling you. Those
Do you have to
steaks were
proof
really
them?
good in that air fryer.
Yes, I think you have to proof them, Sandy.
Proof them, people.
In the air fryer before you put it in the waffle maker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
At our store, we have little Satori bags of cube cheese for 99 cents. I wish
What'd
I
you call
missed
me?
cube cheese. She called you a Satori.
A
You
Satori
have to play
bag
that through Satori.
of cubed cheese. Not just regular cheese, but cubed.
Oh, look.
Okay, so I don't mean this in any disrespect, Priscilla.
Listen, hearts
Which
were
is
all
your
over the
store?
place.
Yeah, Priscilla. What store are you talking about?
Hearts were all over the place.
Yeah, they
'Cause
were
she hearted it.
they were putting the hearts and
Oh.
stuff.
Y'all
Yes,
are
they
such
did.
nice.
Look at this. Right on
Right
time.
on time.
That's right.
Thanks, Mama
Mhm.
Jer.
Yep.
Now that Mama Bear said it, it can be so.
Mm-hmm.
How was your day, Mr. Pineapple? What were you doing?
Wait. Hold on, Sandy. You had you said something you had something to say until you were interrupted. What was it?
Look at that big old sushi right there.
You're eating sushi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't see with my bubble. I was looking over the bubble, not even kidding. Oh, yum. Did y'all see that? Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, my goodness.
It's
Oh
like
my
pointing at the
goodness.
screen whenever you're trying to explain it to somebody.
my-
Click it right there. Right there.
We need to get Trey to drop a beat. Bougie, proofy, cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
Bougie, proofy, cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls.
Well, you know, when
United
Trey gets on the replay,
Yeah.
He'll get
I'm
that
sure
beat
he'll
for us.
come up with something.
He usually does. He types in replay.
you know, he does, right?
He
I
usually
think
does.
it's great that we have all of the show watching us, right? All the Strange Connection show watching us.
Yeah,
They're so sweet, and lovable.
they are.
All
All,
two
of
them.
all but one.
All two of them.
Yeah.
United on Frankfurt. Wait a minute.
Yeah, she works at A-Second on Frankfurt.
I
Oh,
thought
what-
you were a substitute teacher. I was like, which school has these hearts?
girl is busy.
Wait, hearts.
No, cubes of cheese.
Cubes of cheese. I was like, wait a minute. Something doesn't sound right. Something's not adding up right. I was like, wait a minute.
Y'all know what I miss is those baby bells. The little red baby bells that you just peel.
Baby bells.
Baby bell cheese.
Oh, the little
Laughing,
like
is it
the
Laughing
circles.
Cow? Maybe.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
I miss
Kids love that
those.
stuff, and I admit, once the kids get it and I start eating, I'm like, okay, I can't do
You
this
can get
because
them at Costco. You could get like the big thingy. I mean, they were gone within 2 days because Kate would
exactly
eat
that's
them.
my point. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nope. So would you like to plug your sushi place there, Mr. Pineapple, since you're eating it?
So we got. Hold on. That's
He had wasabi. That was
Wasabi.
wasabi. Oh, can I tell y'all something? I forgot. I just remembered what Joanne was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
So on Monday, we officially went under contract for our land.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Snap. Awesome.
Yes. So we're
Is it
excited.
a lot of land? Is it like pool land?
It's 10 acres.
That's it.
That's it.
10 acres.
Yeah, it's just 10 acres.
Are we going to be broadcasting the show
No.
from there?
That's like 9.5 acres too big.
Right?
How much land do you have, Joe?
I would say a quarter of an acre, and I'm good with that. And
Yeah.
I'd still want to do a rock yard.
Right.
I don't know that we have an acre, but
the whole thing.
I have to have a riding lawnmower to take care of my yard.
Yeah, I think you have like a pretty. Yours is like a half-acre lot, right?
It
looks like
has
it's
to
pretty
be. Yeah, it's larger. The backyard is way big.
nice. Where is this land at?
Not in Pflugerville.
Not in Pflugerville. Nice.
It doesn't have an address yet.
Is it on the way to Pflugerville,
Are you the first address?
or is it more on the way to Brownfield?
No, not that one.
Okay.
Lubbock and Hockley County line.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
it's like on the road right there, from down
Off
the road from where we're
114.
at. Yeah,
off 114. Mhm.
Yeah.
Last one?
right
You
next to
get the dumbass-
Pflugerville.
Hold on, let's see. We got hashtag where's Trey? Mm-hmm, girl.
Mhm.
Sushi
That is the
so
question.
good. Yes, it is. Okay, so real quick, Tuesdays and Thursdays at Hayashi's, they do 2 for $22 because normally like their premium sushis rolls are $15. So
Oh.
if you go Tuesdays and Thursdays, you get 2 for $22. Save you a couple of bucks.
So they have what's it called? The Dragon Tail? Is it the Dragon? There's
The one that
that
you
think
would
we
really
ate
like
any of
is the J roll is like so good, but we can't have that
Holla.
one anymore.
Why?
But I just because it has cream cheese in it. But I can do the BMW and Hayashi roll. So good.
Hmm.
So good.
Have I told
maybe
you
it
about the
was the
sushi place
yellow-
here in town?
Is
Yellow
it the
Tail.
sushi burrito place?
La Bamba. La Bamba.
La Bamba Sushi.
That's the name.
I
That's
told Chris that, and she was like, I told the producer that, and she was like, "What?"
It is.
Is it a Mexican married to an Asian? And they
You know
fuse
what?
it together?
I don't know how that part is, to be honest with you.
You need to bring them on the show. 'Cause-
I would love to. So I can show you a picture, guys, real quick.
What?
Because remember, I went there the other night and I showed y'all.
Yes.
So
La
big as your
Bamba.
head. This place used to be called Big as Your Head Burritos, but it's La Bamba. So this is the Mexican side, and then the sushi bar is over here.
That's to avoid cross contamination.
Whatever you say about this place, guys, they have been number one in sushi in town for I don't even know how many years now in a row. They
Wow.
relatively new, probably within the last 6 years, maybe. Oh my gosh, the best sushi in town.
I would like to see what some of their Yelp reviews are. That would be cool.
So they make
Congrats.
all the
Thank you,
sushi
Julie.
out of this spot right here.
Thank you, Joanne.
And then if you look, the sushi bar is closed on Mondays. And then back there is where the jarritos are. I'm always like, let me get some jarritos de piña, right? Because
Oh yes, oh yeah. Jarritos.
know. And then the horchata's right there. It's peeking out saying hi.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched the TikTok where the guy was like talking about the jarritos, and he was like, the Geratos. You know what I'm talking about? The Geratos.
But guys, the sushi place, this, like, if y'all ever visited up here, I would take y'all to this place. That's how high on the list it is to be like, okay.
Is it on the? Has it been on TV or anything?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know, but the students love it because they're in like it would be comparable to what's the street across from Tech where all the restaurants and everything are?
University.
It'd be comparable to where university is. This place is on that same street. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mama Jer says 10 acres is a lot. Are you building homes for the boys on each corner of the lot? No,
When you
Mama
say
Jer,
boys, do you mean the son and her husband?
just us. Awesome, Sandy. Thank you, Priscilla. I would like a house one day. Are you going to have horses? You know what is so funny, Priscilla? I just saw a horse and I'm like, Eric, we should have horses.
No.
And
my
then I
God.
read something that said horses can't be by themselves. So we should have 2 horses. But I don't want to take care of them. That's just too much work.
It is a
We
lot
were
of
there.
work.
I'd be like, you buy it, and I'll let Eden take care of them because she would take care of them.
Right?
She's like, as long as I can go over there and ride them, and talk to them, and feed them, and kiss them, and squeeze them, and hug them.
And call them
Call them
George.
George.
Right.
And we'll hug it and squeeze it and call it George.
Yes, Kaylee, I agree.
What did she say?
Joanne says-
Hayashi?
Hayashi is the best. And yes,
Ah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Today's
she said,
Tuesday.
find a good builder. Yes, we have found a good
I know one.
builder.
His name is Bob.
Bin
Put on the
Jabab.
J Bob.
Hey, Joanne, I knew exactly what you said. I knew exactly. You said fun. I knew it.
Yeah, we can read between the lines
Right.
sometimes.
So what do y'all? Golly, that's the most nose
What-
I've ever
That's
seen.
He wanted to cover Jamie. That he
Yeah,
wanted to make
so
sure
we're
that Jamie was
just-
covered.
Oh.
So the
It's like,
show's
oh.
between just me and Sandy. So
That is too funny. I love it. Can I ask my question now or no?
We'll let you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I was just wondering. So Tuesdays is traditionally known as a big deal day, right? So why don't everyone just kind of share what are the Tuesday deals that you go to for like food wise, for example? A lot of places have specials. Like one of my favorites is Buffalo Wild Wings. Tuesdays are buy one get one free wings.
Yeah, we
Which
kind of
sucks,
talked
'cause
about this in the beginning. If you would have been here.
You a bull-faced liar. You ain't never
Serious?
done no Wild Wings.
No, we
Right
did.
up. You
We
probably
started
were
with
listening.
it.
Oh, well then never mind. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's
We
all
didn't
right.
ask for anybody's opinion, though. We just were
Yeah,
giving
no,
ours.
no. I was just telling
That's
you.
naturally how y'all do it, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
If it
It's
wasn't for
amazing
me,
though.
I
You know
would
what's
do it.
amazing to all of the viewers though is that even though you were late, we were all on the same wavelength, and we already talked about it. So
That's cool.
But-
I do like that.
you can go ahead and tell your Tuesday specials. The only
already did.
Tuesday
I-
special I know was the one that I talked about, which is Rosa's Taco Tuesday.
And mine was Hayashi's.
And I like I said, Buffalo Wild Wings for me. I like the buy one get one free. But back in the day, they used to be
Here, boy.
it was like 50-cent wings, which was a great deal. But now it's more of a you got to buy one get one free. So you got to buy their mini, small, medium, or large order, and then get one of the equal free. So, oh well.
I know that Urban Bricks has a really good deal on Wednesdays on their wings. I think they're
Are they good?
they're so good. They have some of the probably some of my favorite wings.
Okay. I
Yeah.
told Joe, I don't know if I've never told you, Sandy, and everyone else, but when I first moved up here to Illinois, I wanted to figure out a way to kind of taste the cuisine, say, here in Bloomington Normal, and also get to hang out with some men and get to meet new people and whatnot. I didn't really get to meet a lot of new people. No one ever came out and hung out with me to go eat wings, but I did eat a lot of wings. So I did find that it really is hard to find friends, guys, for me. I'm not lying. So that's why I stuck with y'all, because I've known y'all forever, and I don't have to work as much to get new friends, so they're hard to come by. Anyhow, but I every week for about a year, I was inviting men to meet me at new places to try wings all over town. So I kid you not, I have tried every single wings in Bloomington Normal.
And what's your
Wow.
favorite? What would you say?
So for the longest time, for majority of the years, up until the last 4 years ago, it was a place called Mugsy's, and those wings were like freaking Wonka-sized wings. They were enormous. I was always like, I'm bringing everyone here. I took JD and Drew when they came up here to visit. That's the place I took them to because I was like,
Nice.
yeah. But since I learned there was a new place that has better wings, almost the same, and it was so funny because I was like, man, Mugsy's sucks. Mugsy's wings are no good anymore. I don't know what it's like. It's like they transferred all their wing power and went to Doc McKay's. And I found out 2 years later that the guy who was the cook over at
The one that
Mugsy's, he
he's like,
actually went to Doc McKay.
let me show you how to make the wings, okay?
Right.
I was like, I'm done. I give up on Mugsy's. I'm gonna go to Doc McKay's now. And then to find that out, I was like, okay, at least I trust my palate. That makes me feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
And he probably would spend the extra money to buy the larger wings.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so, and then the other, when he left, the other guy's like, we don't need the larger wings. We
That's
just
exactly
order the
what they
regular
said.
wings.
And then they would cook them so hard. One of the hardest things is, have you ever eaten a wing and it like scrapes the roof of your mouth? That sucks. And that's what they would do. And it was like, what's going on with
Scrape
you guys?
the top of, I guess
Yeah,
not.
because they burned them, almost burned them. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I thought you like the bone was scraping.
No, the skin, like the sharp edges of the skin would be too
Oh.
crisp.
Mm.
And so I was like, okay. Anyway,
I see. I see. And
Didn't Muggsy used to be a basketball player?
Muggsy Bogues, he was the shortest
Right?
player ever in the
Yeah, that's what I
NBA.
thought.
like shortest height-wise or
Yeah,
shortest career?
height-wise. He was like 5. He was my height. And so he was like 5'7", 5'8".
I was like, I knew that same. Was that his restaurant? Maybe.
Oh, interesting. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me because there's a lot of famous people who graduated from here, Illinois State University.
How did you
they
get on the
keep
Google?
visiting.
Let me get on the Googles here.
Check it
I can
out, but,
help you. Yeah.
Some of the people who stop by, we have a Bone Student Center here, and it's notorious for their acoustics. So guys, we've had people who traveled through here to stop there just to practice on their way to Chicago. We've had like Usher, what are the guys? David Grohl's group, Foo Fighters. We've
yes.
had Foo Fighters stop in here. There's been Weezer has come through here. Some other there was a famous star. He was a rapper. He got his car broke down outside of town, and some people picked him up from the country and treated him to a restaurant and didn't know who he was or anything like that. And he ended up tweeting.
Oh,
Brian.
holy smokes. I was about to say, hey, welcome to
Whoa.
the show,
I
Brian.
haven't seen this guy in like almost 3 seasons.
I know. He was even on our show at one
He
point.
was like one of the first episodes.
Yeah, he was the one that met, I think he was one of the first to meet Raven, I think.
Was he?
You might be right.
And Muggsy Bogues, I just looked it up, is 5'3". And
Where
He's
did-
my height.
yeah, he's 5'3".
Oh
Dude, so-
my!
And
That
he
ex-
actually went to college in Wake
at
Forest. Is Wake Forest close to y'all?
Joe is
It's really 5'4".
only 5'8" in the team program.
Haha, Brian.
So
That's funny.
you post him up, Joe.
Yeah, I would. I just hold the ball above him like this. Like, come on, Muggsy. No.
Oh, what's that funny guy from the Gay Cup or the Gay Guys? Will and Grace.
Oh, okay.
The funny guy, the
Jack?
skinny guy. Yeah, he graduated from here in Illinois. So did
Okay.
Jane Lynch. She graduated
Okay,
from here. There's a few. Anyway,
She's
I don't
Who do
remember
we
them all,
have?
but there's lots of people.
We have Buddy Holly.
Woo!
We have Buddy Holly.
Right.
I think we have an astronaut too.
We have Kaylee,
Ooh.
Yeah.
who just
We have what?
graduated. Did she just graduate? She did just graduate, right?
Who?
Kaylee in our comments.
Oh. Yeah, she just graduated. No, she
I-
just got her master's. She just got a master's, I think.
She just
Or-
did something.
She just
Something like
rocked it. That's what she
Okay,
did.
look.
You're
Okay,
a
thank
boss.
you, people. Here we go. Cheryl Swoops,
Ah,
Mhm.
there you
Mac
go.
Davis.
What's that?
He's a country singer.
He was Mac Davis wrote songs for. Is he the guy that just died?
I think
No,
so.
that was Billy Mays. No, not Billy Mays. That's the infomercial guy.
I like it still, Sandy. I like it still.
Wait, Sandy, the person that has no idea about stars.
Never mind. Just forget it. We just had somebody that died that wrote songs for like Elvis. What was his name?
Oh, yes, he just died. That's what Dolores
his
just
name?
said. Mac Davis.
Oh, that is him. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking of, like names? Who knows? Don't. Yeah, ignore me. Don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's okay. That's
Yeah, I
like
think
half
we-
the time anyway. It's
Yeah, I
all
think
right.
we had an
True that.
astronaut from here, and
Willie McCool, but he went to Coronado. I don't know if he graduated from Tech.
Oh.
and there was one. I know there was a pretty famous basketball player that played at Monterey here too, that played with Michael Jordan during the. What is it? Danny Ainge?
I just learned that John
I can't remember.
Malkovich graduated from here.
John, I don't even know who that is.
John Malkovich?
He's been in
been in-
lots of movies.
Okay,
but I
never
can't-
mind. I was about to say it's Sandy. Never mind.
Well, tell me one movie that he's been in.
He's been in
Being
Rounders.
John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich.
Everyone just go ahead and stop right there. Unnecessary.
Oh, that's right, Brian Craig Elo. That's right. That's the basketball player
Wow.
that used to play.
Gary Cole graduated from ISU also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know
So-
who that is?
Oh my
Becky?
God, Gary Cole. Oh, there's shit.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and then look at this. Oh, that young kid, Culver, skipped college and went to NBA. Yeah.
No. That was no. Jared Culver. He
Jared
played
Culver.
at Tech for 2 seasons, or I think it's 2 seasons. But he didn't finish college. But yeah. But Brian's right. The guy that I was talking about is Craig Elo, and he played for the Phoenix Suns in the Michael Jordan era.
I remember that. That's when basketball was cool.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, we would talk
Back
all
street.
kinds of trash watching basketball back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. Yup. Hey, so I updated our 2 cent slides if y'all want to.
Oh,
Look
Natalie
through those.
Maines. I missed these
Sean
earlier.
Hayes. That's his name.
Who's the kid?
And now they're just Dix. No, they're just the chicks. They're no longer Dixie chicks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what happens when you tell the president off, I guess, right? And you're in a different country. Is that
I
how
think
they did it?
this one was because they dropped Dixie because it's from the South. Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good
Yeah,
old
I was
Is that
like,
why
did
they
you
did
get-
that?
presenter.
There was a fly. There's a fly.
Oh, nice save. Nice save.
Y'all know those winter flies.
Yeah, they're legit. They're legit guys. All right. I won't even lie.
Culver is the kiddo from Coronado. I think that's who you're.
We
you're
have
talking
Culvers
about.
up here.
Yes,
I
y'all
know
do
about-
have a Culver's. I drove through there.
You did?
Yeah. Guarded Jordan on his famous
Oh, okay. So,
shot.
do you know that shot where Jordan is like trying to win the game winner, and he jumps up and he
The ones
shoots,
where he's flying?
and he's like flying, and he makes it, and then the guy
Yeah.
that was guarding him was Craig Elo.
How do you know that, dude?
So you're infamous. Oh, Brian's a huge basketball fan.
Oh,
man.
Brian, I knew. I thought I
Yeah.
was saying, how did you know that?
Oh, I know the shot that he's talking about. Like, I'm a huge Jordan fan, so
You are.
Sandy
Yeah,
is
and
correct.
they went. That's this lady Antebellum. They sued a lady because they wanted to be Lady
Oh.
A. And
Oh,
then
You know
they
what?
sued
don't
the
get
lady.
Jamie
That
started
one-
on that.
don't get me-
Don't
let me
don't
tell
get
you.
Jade.
Listen to me.
You better be careful.
Lady
They were
A-
suing Michael Jordan. He
Lady
was
A
so
has
good.
had her
Oh my
music
gosh,
on
and he was
for
number
the last for
23.
more than 20
It was
years.
amazing.
And then Lady A,
I
and you know what's
know. And
funny
then
about
so
that?
we also
She went
played
to the
two when
table
he
and
was
she
over
says,
there.
If you
And
want to
so
use
it
my
was
name,
really
sure.
good.
It'll just cost you
Oh
five.
no! Boy, I was like, Sandy, watch out now.
I
Watch-
said that. I
You
was like,
can't-
oh my god.
He's gonna go off on that because he gets very angry when somebody brings it up. Like,
Let's not ever bring that up again. I
don't
know.
ever bring that up.
Don't
again.
ever do that again.
Yes.
So anyway, Chon said yes. Jamie said, "Have you had portillos or portillos?" I'm not sure which one that one was. And Chon said, "Me too." And then everyone knows that shot.
Okay.
That's almost as famous as the Nolan Ryan one. Nolan, that shot right there.
Yeah. He's still
Oh.
going.
I'm so sorry. We all object, Carrie. We all object.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't ever. That is one subject that it can really make him go a little longer. He gets really long-winded on that. Oh yes, Jamie, we absolutely agree with you. So
Wholeheartedly, and I want to apologize.
so let's check out you want to check out the my 2 cent slides that I updated?
What
So-
numbers? 1 through what?
Oh, I didn't do 1 through. I actually continued. So we're actually 1 through 20 actually. No. Go 12 through 20.
Oh, Chon saying he is also a Bulls fan. You know what?
Nice.
Me too, Chon. We had shorts, we had shoes, we had everything Bulls. Mac
Yep.
was invited to a private movie thing that Elvis hosted and was offended by a comment from one of his people. So Elvis gave Mac his personal home phone as an apology. You know what? I did hear that story. I sure did. Oh, look, Kaylee said, guess that grinds his gears.
Yeah, yes, it does.
Just a titch. So first number, we have 13.
13. All right, hold on. Wait, I'm going to share it. Bow, 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 bow. Let's see here.
And then we're going to have 14 after that.
Okay.
Jamie?
Yeah.
Okay, you're unmuted. Good. I was just checking.
All right, here we go.
And Dallas Cowboys.
13. Would you rather be fired from your job at the beginning of your shift or at the end of your shift?
Neither. I don't ever want to be fired from my job. I want to be the one who does the firing.
Oh, you want to be the one that does the firing. But in the instance, possibility, different universe, what would you say?
Beginning. And I'm gonna demand a severance package.
Oh my God!
Being
fired and demanding a severance package.
Here's the thing: is so many people don't know what you can get unless you ask. Like I was talking to someone who was like, "I always have a hard time asking for more money whenever I'm doing the interviewing, or when I accept the job." And I'm like, "How hard is it to say you offered me 65? Can I have 70?" And they say no, then you still get the 65. But if they say yes, or meet you halfway, and they're like, "But it's so hard." I'm like, "Well, then if you want to shortchange yourself, that's fine, but not me." I'm always like, "Up, please."
Right.
They say yes
So,
all the time.
If I had a choice, I'm like, just call me before I waste gas and go to work.
Oh,
just
that's a good point.
Call me before. Don't make me waste my gas.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm with Sandy then. I like that idea.
I think
get all dressed up and get in there
Right.
and tell me just to go back the opposite way.
right.
I
Yeah,
could have slept late. Could have slept.
Call a brother and a sister and be like, "Hey, peace."
It's game over for you. All
Yeah.
right, cool. I didn't want to get up anyway.
I was going to call you to tell you I wasn't coming in.
Right.
I'm suffering
Which
from
begs-
anal blindness today.
Okay, so that begs the thing is you could say at the end of your shift then, so that way the next day you don't have to get ready to go.
Oh, no. I done worked all day long and you knew you were going to fire me? No. I didn't put too much effort in. I was probably dressed up better.
Go through the comments, Sandy.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Def the beginning so I can make a scene. We can get that on the snap.
Right, exactly.
And then Chon said the end. See, look, Chon's like, I'm going to put in a good day's work.
I want them
Joanne,
to...
I'm not shocked. I just quit.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Joanne. That's what I'm saying too. I feel you.
Just call me before I get ready. Thank you. Thank you. The beginning. Why are you going to make me work if you're giving me the boot? Exactly.
Yep.
Facts. I love it.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
good. That was good. Uh-oh.
I
What?
just forgot to get something super important for one of my family members.
Oh.
Like really
was
important.
it?
I can't say. I don't want to say it on
Like
live
you
with
need to
everyone.
get it.
I might have to go out after we get done here. I just realized that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I know what
It's
it
really
is.
cold. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Can you Uber treats it?
I wish, right? That would be nice.
Do you
Get it
have
from
the
Walmart?
Bachelor?
It's
We
gotta
have
be
a
over
butler
35.
service. We have a butler service. You have to pay a little extra, but man, they'll go get whatever. We had them get cheese sticks and a beer one time.
Are you for real?
Yes, we had them before we were gluten free. We had that. We sent them all the way to Spanky's. We lived in Wolford, all the way to Spanky's, then to Doc's, and then to our house. It was amazing.
No, why did I say that? I actually miss Spanky's fried cheese. God, that's like God
Me too.
level
Me
fried
too.
cheese.
Those are the Lord.
Those are holy cheese sticks. God. I'm not even kidding. Those things are like massive, but gosh, they're so good.
That
It
is
was
such a
every
great
time.
segue into number 14, y'all. Let me
I know
show
that's
you.
why we were doing it.
Yeah, that's why you're doing it? Yeah, let me
Put
show
some
you.
more numbers in the comments, people.
how long do you wait between bad experiences between a bad experience from a restaurant to try it again?
That's a
Oh,
good question. I want to hear y'all's response because, yeah, I'm genuinely curious about this one.
ready?
Go.
Sandy, you go.
I would never go again.
Really?
Never. I'm serious. I would never
It's
go again.
exiled from your list of choices forevermore.
Do you remember me telling you about y'all's friend that had a cockroach in their gravy?
Mm-hmm.
I
Which
never
one?
went back. Never went back.
Whisper it.
It rhymes with Haiti. Your
Don't
friend
get
Haiti. Your friend Haiti.
Haley's?
Haiti.
Haiti.
Your friend's name rhymes with Haiti.
I still don't know the place.
Yeah.
I know the name, but I don't know the place.
So for me, usually when I have a bad experience, especially if it's a corporate store, I will actually email the corporate and I'll be like, hey, this sucked, blah, 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 whatever.
He gets the strongly worded emails.
Service
out.
was fine or whatever. So I did that at at this restaurant called the Asparagus Garden. And
That was the problem right there. Whenever you name
Did
your
you call
restaurant
it
after
like
a
my
vegetable,
pee smelled like asparagus?
right.
That's why I'm emailing you.
So at the Asparagus Garden, the
Uh-huh.
producer and I were at lunch, and the Asparagus Garden advertises breadsticks, unlimited breadsticks, and soup and salad for lunch.
okay,
So, okay, cool.
it's like a certain garden. I understand, right?
Right, yeah. So it's fine. It's cool. We get there, and it's very early in the lunch shift. I would say it's like not even, it's like 12:15. And so the producer orders that. I order whatever I order. And they proceed to tell her, oh, we're out of breadsticks right now. How are you out of breadsticks?
Be like, what family was in here before you?
So this is what I say. I say, it's cool. And so I see somebody over there with some, I guess it's bruschetta bread or whatever. I was like, that's fine. She can do that bread, right? She goes, well, let me go ask my manager, the server. And she comes back and she comes back. My manager says that we can't do that because if we do that for your table, then we're going to start doing it for all the other tables.
Okay, not my problem.
Oh my gosh, Joe!
I
I'm
was
feeling you.
so angry. I was like, I am not going around telling all the other tables that they can do this. It's not our fault that you guys ran out of breadsticks 15 minutes into the lunch rush.
Mm.
Man, I was so angry. I was seething.
Man, seething.
So I actually, we get home and I get on the computer and I'm like tapping it. It's like these. So I get a call from the manager. And he's like, "Yeah, we were out, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Dude, my thing is there was other bread that you guys could have replaced,
Right.
And she said no, or the manager
First off,
told her to say
the
no.
person says the person's like, I have to go ask. Like, I'm sorry. In my world, as many times as I've managed in restaurants, I'm like, I want you to do whatever serves the customer best. Why are you asking me? Just get them taken care of and get them at the door. We
Right.
screwed up. We failed.
Right.
And then for the manager though to just reiterate that, like, did you think about that before you let it leave your mouth, or
Right,
did you
exactly.
just?
Yeah, I was like, "What? You can't spare a It's not like she's gonna eat like 3 loaves of bread. Come on."
And I
now.
don't care about everyone else. I'm not asking for everyone else. I'm saying for me and mine.
Right.
That
Exactly.
you messed up on. Carrie, I
Well-
want to know what you say too. You better type up in there, okay?
Yeah,
What was
well,
the
they sent
corporate
me-
response? Yeah.
They sent me a gift card, and so I waited at least a month before we went back in with the gift card, and I used it for a to-go order, and they ended up screwing up part of our to-go
Oh my
order.
God.
So,
Shut up.
so I do not enjoy eating at the Asparagus Garden anymore.
So we were there at
You
that
met the Olive
asparagus
Garden.
garden.
Just-
Shh.
We don't
I'm
want them
sorry.
to come back on us.
Is it defamation? I don't think so. I'm sorry. Tamale King. I don't know what. Just, my turn. So,
No, I think Sandy was going, but
oh, go ahead, Sandy.
No, I
thought
was just
you-
going to tell. No, I was just going to share an experience real quick. When we were there for a team meeting one time, and this lady had gotten a soup, and all of a sudden she stops, and she starts pulling this hair.
Ooh.
And it had the beating of the soup on. Oh, it was
It's so gross.
which leads me to this right here. I went there, maybe my first time, and I had a breadstick from there. It had a hair in the bread. I called back and they gave me a $10 gift card. But when I called, I asked them if they made them there or they got it from somewhere else. It was disgusting. Do they make their bread there?
I don't
It's
think so
Olive Garden?
because
I wouldn't say they do.
Asparagus Garden.
Asparagus Garden. Don't be
What did I
confused with
say?
the other.
I'm sorry. Just bleep me out in the playback, okay?
Right in the replay. All right, Mr. Pineapples, go ahead.
So, restaurant specifically. Okay, so I think this is where I kind of got a little one up on both of you guys because I don't leave a place unhappy. I ensure that I'm not unhappy when I leave a place. And I was thinking about that because I was like, when was the last time I had a bad experience? And I was like, I've had lots of them, but I don't remember any of them because when it happens, I'm quick to be like, you get over here, get your you donut, get over here. You doggy, get over here. Everyone, come here. Oh, I got something to show you.
You're a bunch of donuts.
What's wrong with
You
that?
bunch
Stick
of
your
donkeys.
finger in there. It's cold. It's raw, you idiots. Get this out of my face. But
Okay.
I'm sorry, yeah. It basically amounts to a civil, similar situation like that. I do call the server. I let them know, and I'm like, go get your manager. And when the manager comes over here, and he'll be all like, oh, we'll comp that off. I'm not asking you to comp it off. I've stopped accepting comps. I'm like, I want you to be better than this because I come here with my family often enough, and this doesn't happen all the time. And I know what you do when you are the best. And today you're not doing it. So just stop screwing up back there and get back to being the best. And they're like, I'm sorry, we'll make sure to take care of it. I said, I'm not asking for that. If you put it on the ticket, the server's just going to get that much more in their tip. And so I don't
Unless
like
the,
that whole
unless the
comp it out.
server's rude.
Oh, that's so hard. I'm one of those people that believes like I need to tip
I'm the same
in
way.
spite of what they may think of me because I don't
Mhm.
want them leaving thinking, oh, those silly Mexicans don't tip worth nothing.
Right.
And I don't want to be like that. I'm like, I got some money to spend if you're doing right.
Right.
So I hate when they do that because I still feel like, oh,
Well, see, I only tip 10% if I feel like they're doing bad. Because I usually tip 20%, but if I feel like it wasn't good, then I'll do 10%.
you're the same way though, Sandy?
Oh yeah, I mean, I still feel
Yeah,
guilty. I feel guilty. I'm like,
Like
well,
guilty?
I do because I'm like not tipping because I'm like,
Oh
well,
yeah.
yeah.
Never tipping is never an
Yeah.
option.
Right.
But decreasing is not the option either for me. I'm always like, I got to do it still, but I hate it. So I always make sure that I'm like, the payback is I'm just going to be a little bit louder so everyone knows what they screwed up on too.
We got some good ones here.
Yeah, let me
Joanne.
catch them.
Read them.
But
Joanne's-
Queen says, don't even get me going. I go total Karen. Sean said 23, and then Kaylee says depends on how bad the experience was.
Whatever
And
story you have.
And then she said, I went there and found what looked like a horsehair in my pasta. Ooh.
Ooh.
Another place in my fried mushrooms. I bit into a screw. What the?
Whoa.
No. And she said, I did get a gift card and I gave it away. And Carrie says, I'm typically.
Wait, how are you scrolling so fast? I'm still stuck on the screw.
I don't want to get through all of
flying
them.
world.
Joanne, tell us more about this screw
What
thing.
happens?
This is
You
nuts.
don't have to tell us
That's
about the screw.
Look, guys.
I'm typically as cool as a cat, but Matt and I had an awful experience at the Hunky Door. Oh, $400 tab.
Hunky Door.
I don't drink cheap wine when we go out. Strike one. Strike two. Those fools wouldn't even come to the table. I called the next day. No response. I emailed. No response. I faxed 3
Shut
times.
the front
No
door.
response. That door ain't so hunky. Carrie, our tab was like
What's
that
the
one
hunky
time.
for?
It's a new
It's
place
a
in
it's a
town.
restaurant.
It's a newer.
It's
Oh.
a newer
It's
place in town.
bougie. It's a bougie place.
It's a bougie place.
My
Yeah.
kind of place.
All right.
They use
We
that
knew.
compound butter, don't they?
I
They
know
prove everything.
specifically of that place, and
Uh-huh.
I am not very.
Oh, you have to tell me about it on
You
the
tell me
after
more
show.
offline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell me
We'll
more.
stick a pin in it, and we'll come
Let's
right
see.
back to it because I got a lot to say about that one.
Okay,
Ooh,
deeply.
okay.
I just switched to AT&T and the customer service at that store is horrible. I had gotten a new phone, of course, but the phone would fade in and out, and I took it to get looked at. And the guy helping me and the manager did not believe me. I basically asked them if they were calling me a liar. The customer's always right, huh? I was so upset, but they gave me a free case afterwards.
So the customer's always right thing. Ugh.
Oh, okay. Real quick. So not on customers are right. I'll let you get back to that in a minute. But on the idea of going back to the place before all that, whatever. Likewise, I also make sure that I balance out the equal amount of what would you say, hate that I give. I don't feel like that's the right term to use. But whatever.
Room for improvement and encouragement. So you give a little bit of both.
Yeah, so I make sure that on the opposite side, though, when you've done great, your boss, the kitchen, and everyone around me is going to know that you're a freaking all-star, though. And your tip is going to reflect that all-starness, too. And when I come back, I'm going to ask for your section. And it's gotten to the point where I walk into restaurants in town, and people see me or my daughters, and they just... right over there, and then we get free stuff. And when something goes wrong, the manager will always come over, and the managers will talk. I mean, it's literally like A+ service at like places like Chili's and Red Robin.
He's a food critic now, and they know his name's Ego.
We used to have service like that when we used to go to happy hour. Everybody would be like, "Hey," and then they'd have our scooters ready for us.
Yes, doesn't it feel nice? It makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like, just have a seat and nobody.
Right, exactly.
Used to be like Cheers Bar. Everybody knew your name.
Everyone knew the names. Everyone
knew
the names.
For Wild Wings too, we just go in and then they just bring us out everything we.
No, they're not always right.
The customer.
Oh, sorry. Go back to that, guys. I kind of hijacked
and then
on that
constructive criticism. So let's talk about this. We're going to dissect your comment just a little bit, Priscilla, because I've been in customer service for a really long time, and the customer is not always right.
The customer is the customer, but they're not always right.
Mm-hmm. Because customers retain only certain things, or they hear certain things. And I'm not saying this in your instance. I'm saying it's for several instances that I've had where like, well, you told me, no. We never said that.
Right.
I've been in this business for a long time. We've never said that. We would never say that.
Right.
You're not always right.
It's like when the customer whistled at Gordon Ramsay and he says, "Don't ever whistle at me. You're the one that looks like dog. You should be whistled at. Get out of here, donkey!
Get out of here, you donut."
When he walked away, he's like, "Whew, that got me. I'm a little on fire now. Come on, Randy." I've been watching a lot of Hell's Kitchen lately, guys. So.
I remember when I was a customer service manager at. They're out of business, so I can talk about them. Hastings.
Oh, right.
No, miss Hastings so much, dude.
I thought we had a Hastings.
We did. They shut down.
They shut down.
Yeah, we had
so
two.
Crazy.
Yeah, so they completely shut down. They were bought by a company and then sold off in bits and pieces and stuff like that. So,
are you serious?
Yeah.
In boots and pieces.
Boots and pieces.
Boots and pieces. Well, anyways, I was the service manager, and this was back in the day when we had cassettes. So
that tells you how old Joe is.
They had cassettes, and this lady brings in a cassette, and it's all pulled out.
She didn't know the pencil trick.
She didn't know the pencil. She had it all pulled out, and she had it inside the cassette, and she's like, "I'd like to get my money back on this."
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. I cannot make this up.
So this
I was
is
like,
90s Karen, a 90s Karen.
And I was like, okay, well, let me check it out. So I open it up, and the cassette that is all unwound doesn't even match the case.
Oh, Joe.
And I was like this. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. This is not even the cassette that goes with this case. And she's like, so you're not going to give me my money back? No, I'm not giving your money back.
You should go. I hope you're an expert in deductive reasoning because that's where you belong.
Right, exactly.
So what you're trying to tell me?
I was like, no, I can't give you your money back. You don't.
Oh my gosh!
Not even. Did you just hear what I said? This is not the cassette.
Oh my gosh! Everybody, hush your mouth. Hush your mouth.
Oh my goodness!
Stop the presses.
Is going on here?
Shut the front door.
Hashtag where is Trey?
How long did that take, guys? How long did that take?
We've
took a
only been
while.
doing this for 2 weeks.
Okay,
Exactly.
all right.
Yeah.
Still, that's 2 weeks too
Yeah.
long, in my opinion.
So Trey, give us a number between 12 and 20.
And look
just
at
for
this.
you.
Instead of Norm, they would yell Dandy.
I love it. I love it.
And
Oh, you
then
know what?
Joanne said, well, I can't say the screw is a brand new one, not rusty. Nice, bright, and shiny. Blah.
You know what? I
It just
imagine
needed,
like
just needed
someone's
some salt.
arm, someone's fake arm, like it just, it just came out right there, landed in the mashed potatoes.
It just needed some salt.
Yes.
All right, Trey said 18. 18.
All right, let's see.
Here we
What's
go.
18?
There we go. And I'll bring it up here. Should your hobby make money?
Oh. Who wants to go first?
Go, Sandy.
Sandy, go ahead.
Sandy's.
The assistant would say, yes, it should.
But what happens when your hobby is spending money, right?
I know. I do work.
I still think of Sandy. Someone was talking today, Sandy, about like when they order from Amazon and they just buy too many things and their husband wonders whatever. And I was like, oh, I remember Sandy's TikTok actually. That's what started playing in my head when she was talking.
I've got 3 packages coming in January the 14th. The only reason this is complicated is because he
It's his
stays. He
Valentine's
works
gift.
from home now. No, hell no. He works from home now.
That's another question.
So he hears the doorbell ringing every time.
Can your brother not get it? Or
He
run
wor-
interception?
No,
Interference?
he doesn't work from home. He works
Oh. So why don't you just ship them to your office?
because I don't want to miss it. Because sometimes they have to deliver like on the weekends, and we're only Monday through Friday.
Mm,
So have it drop off at a locker and go pick it up whenever you want.
yeah. The Amazon Hub Locker.
Yeah, I've done it once. Worked out
I
really
do it.
well. I was
I do
like, wow.
Guys, the only Amazon hub locker for
Oh,
us
that's
in
right.
Lubbock
She
is
lives
way
in
over on
Pflugerville.
University, and I
She
live
lives
in
in
Yeah,
Pflugerville.
but you can
Pflugerville.
just
Yeah.
go pick it up after you get off of work,
Oh,
right?
girl, that's
No, it's
going
a
30 minutes
trip.
the other way.
It's a trip.
It's a trip for me.
It's a trip for her.
It's a
We'll have it delivered
predicament.
to Joe's house, and then you can just pick it up from Joe on your way.
Absolutely. Or you can
Yep.
deliver it to my
What I
office.
do. That's what I do. I always have it delivered to his house or to his office.
That's fine. I'll just let him keep being suspicious about my
Be
packages.
suspicious.
You want to go next or you want to go last?
No, I'll go last.
Okay. I think for me, what I'm noticing I've done lately since last year with the whole baking and everything is I don't make it to make money, but if I can make money off of it, I'll do something short term kind of situation. You know what I mean? So I might make a cake and then be like, hey, anyone want to buy this freaking awesome $100 cake from me? All right, sold. And then I just give it off and it's like, I'll make another one for us. So,
and then
but
don't,
then,
and then pocket the money.
well, wait, no, that's not at all what I'm gonna do. Okay, everyone. So I say it's okay to make some money off of your hobby, but I don't know that you want to put all your eggs in that basket. For me, I don't know that I want to put all my eggs in that basket.
because duck eggs are expensive,
Especially
and
those
they're
fermented ones.
bougie. Those fermented.
Those fermented ones,
They're
all
really
black
bougie
and
too.
green
Yeah.
and googly. It's gross. And then the ones where you still see the duck, like the duck has been halfway formed. You got to eat that whole thing.
no,
It's all liquidy. It's all
don't
green,
say
bubbly,
that.
liquidy. And you got to, I got the head. I got the crunchy part.
Okay, I'm fixing to throw up. Sean booty emoji throw up. You know what to do.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Balut?
There you go. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh man. So
Okay.
I put this up here because the producer thinks that hobbies should make money. And so we kind of get into heated, spirited discussions.
Spirited
about,
discussion.
Spirited.
Yeah, y'all
about
growing a lot since I left.
yeah, because sometimes I'm like, I just shoot to shoot. I take pictures just to take pictures because I like to practice and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
like the lightning photos that you got.
Yeah, and she thinks that I should be making money on it all the time. And so,
It's got to be a hard dichotomy for someone like you, though. Like,
Charge Mother Nature for that one.
right, exactly.
but here's the thing. I think so. So I could understand what your wife is saying because I kind of agree with her when it comes to seeing some of your photos. I'm like, those could sell for something because you're an excellent photographer. And so
Thank you.
when it doesn't sell or you don't sell it, I'm thinking there's a part of me that I'm like with her. I'm like, that's just going to waste. That's just money wasted right there. But on the other side, I get that it's something that you just enjoy doing for you.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because I like if it's totally a business and it totally makes money, then it's a job. And then there'd be things that I don't like about it being a job. Yeah, I want it to be fun, and I'd be like, because sometimes there are shoots that I do that are just I just had an idea. I didn't plan to make any money off it. I just wanted to do that, see if I could do it, and actually add it to my portfolio to hopefully help other things, but not necessarily to make money on that particular shoot or whatever. So
But what's hard is, so I have another friend who's a photographer. He's a grandfather stage now though, and so as he's getting in his silver years kind of situation. I've heard about how lucrative it was for him, how it put definitely two, I think three. I'm sorry, Larry. Three of his kids through college, and they bought their homes, plural. And he was successful for so long on so many other things, and so it's like he's not the only one doing that. And so when I think about that, specifically with you, I'm thinking it's not like it's a job, because you could still make so much more money doing only what you want to do, because you'd still get to choose who to do.
Well, and see, I'm working on other avenues too, so things are spreading out, because I want to get to a point where I don't have to worry about like client. They call it client work, where you actually have to get clients to do things. So I kind of want to go away from that and more onto the education part of it. And,
those who can't teach,
yeah. No.
Well, let's get to some of the comments.
All right.
Carrie said, well, my hobby made me money, so I quit my 9 to 5 and started my own business. # American Dream.
Booyah. Nice.
And
you are awesome, Carrie. Your stuff.
I think this one is, there's the one on 50th in Chicago. I think that one was for me. Yes. Why go to all the work to no benefit? No.
Oh.
No financial benefit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I have too many hobbies, but DJing makes me great money. That's called
How often do you do that, Trey?
Yeah.
Filipino delicacy.
Yeah, balut
Wait,
is a Filipino.
Del Cassie. Who's Del Cassie?
Delicacy.
No, look at that.
Delicacy.
Delicacy.
It's Delicacy.
No, it said Del Cassie.
No, it said deli.
No.
Delicacy.
Oh, no, I got bad eyes.
But you're still gonna argue with those bad eyes.
I sure will. I am right until proven wrong.
Oh man.
And then I see where the producer's coming from. But as a creative, we have to have our own things for ourselves. Sometimes the thing for ourselves look like our money-making hobby. And sometimes we have to practice new skills inside our craft before
Gotta shake
charging.
that money maker.
But we have to have a creative outlet for ourselves. That is so important.
Yep.
Is that what you got though, Joe? Do you feel like your photography is also your creative outlet?
Yeah, because I'm always seeing, I get inspiration from different things, and I'm like, I think that would make a great shoot, or that would make a great picture, that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm not the most creative person, so I feel like I have to like get inspired by other things.
Do you feel like you're creative, Sandy?
No. My hobby is buying things, and that's because, like, oh my gosh, I found this on Pinterest. Let me go ahead and purchase it and see if it works. I have a closet full of fails.
You remind me so much of my late father-in-law, Sandy, because when he passed, God rest his soul, my family went through his things, and the man was a serial, I don't know what you call it, but people would give him gifts and they would just still be in the packaging.
Oh.
And so when they went through his rooms, he had unopened gifts. Like the gift wrap was gone, but brand new package still, like golf clubs and records and laptops and monitors and fans and chairs, office. The man had everything, and it was just like never opened any of it. He had a freaking snowblower. Still in the box.
I have clothes with tags on them still.
Oh my God.
And I'm like the worst about returning things. So I always get like this bright idea, especially right now. I'm like, babe, I'm going to save us so much money. I'm not going to go get my nails done anymore. I'm going to do it myself. I think I bought
found this little machine to do it for you.
I think I have like 4 or 5 kits, and then I've got some things on the way in the mail.
And then she's like, I need to get my nails done. I'm gonna just go
Go
down.
to the salon. I bought one several years ago. I'm like,
If
babe,
you
I'm
need to
gonna
let go of any of
this
those, let me know. We'll buy
No,
because
so
Eva likes Eden.
Sandy has the idea. She's the idea maker.
Yeah.
She's
Mhm,
not necessarily the one that will actually get it going, but the idea, she's got them all.
I do. I'm full of ideas and sheet.
So if you need an idea, you can talk to Sandy and she'll give you the
Holler.
idea.
I always text Carrie ideas.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Nice.
I'm
What
like,
other-
Carrie,
What did
Comments.
Trey say?
okay. Trey said, since the pandemic, I've actually done quite a few weddings, but I have 4 lined up for the new year so far as well.
Nice.
Very good. And he
So
said,
far as well.
they pay pretty well. And Sean said, no.
What was he talking about the no on? Maybe the balut.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. So I only asked about the creativity because when I look at my baking and stuff, I'm always like, I'm not creative. Like, I'm so scared to try to even attempt to decorate any of my stuff because I'm like, I don't do decorating. I'm not talented with
You
any of
can
that stuff.
keep. So the thing is, though, remember you learn more from your mistakes than you do getting it perfect every time. So if you're not going to practice it, just realize that you're going to screw it up, and then that way you can fix it the next time.
I learned from
Don't-
2 mistakes. That's why I never had a 3rd kid.
I did buy some more chocolate though, so I could try some.
Oh, and you have that,
Multiple
and you have it hidden now, don't you?
It is down
Joanne
here.
has a comment. She
What?
said, "I used to sew, and people would want me to make costumes and such, but it's really worth it your time and labor." I'm like, no, not for the money they want to pay. One time at the costumes I made for Evan had 44 pieces. Not doing that for anyone.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hold on. So
Right.
Evan was a special
side
case.
story
Though.
real quick with this. So when she said she used to sue, the first thing my mind went to was like, ooh, who did she used to bring litigation up against? And so when I had a bright idea when I was in 4th grade that it said, I want to learn how to sue people too. And so I went to our library and I was like, do you have a book about how to sue? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, great. And I was telling my mom, I was telling everyone, I was like, I'm going to start learning how to sue people. Go to the library, get a bunch of books on how to sue, start reading. And I'm just all like, what about threads and needle? What the flip is all this about? Like, I want to learn how to sue people. And I was like, this is not what is going on here?
So did you learn how to sew or sew? Have you ever sued anybody, Jake?
I did learn how to sew because I had to read the books because I was like, well, I got them, so I might as well just read. So yeah, I learned how to crochet to be exact, actually.
Crochet.
Crochet.
Awesome. Do we have any idea what we're doing tomorrow, y'all? Are we winging
We're
it?
winging it, girl.
I like it when we wing it. I likes it.
We will probably do some. We'll probably do a test run of our.
Oh, of our new segment?
It's the little things.
Yeah,
And then Sandy wanted to try something else. Maybe we'll go ahead and do a test run of that one. Well, tell us what was that one was, Sandy?
I saw some funny sheet today.
I'm excited because when Sandy usually brings up topics, she's usually got some really great stuff ready to go, kind of stuff. So I'm like,
yeah, she got a couple. Because even today, I drove for 4 hours today, and I didn't really see anything.
funny
Funny
that make
or
you
interesting.
chuckle,
Yeah, I was like,
or if you did, you didn't recognize it.
right, yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's kind of
Well, I saw something, but it wouldn't really work for the show. But
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
tell you in a little bit. So
so I guess I gotta
Awesome.
watch some funny videos tonight or something so I can. Be like,
awesome. Well, thanks, Trey, for joining us.
Trey,
About
thank
time.
you so much. I'm sorry that it only took 2 weeks for us to reach you. But you know what?
Hold on, hold
we
on.
were as
No, no.
persistent. No, hold
It
on.
didn't take
We were
2
as
weeks.
persistent as the warranty people. We finally reached you.
Let's be for real now. It wasn't 2 weeks. This is episode 200 and what?
Something,
Or
yeah,
170,
201
80.
yeah,
And so he finally tunes in
yeah,
naturally.
naturally.
And I think what happened was he was probably going to bed, and he
Listen,
happened to
Trey,
catch
we're not dogging you. We're just. I hope you hear us
I
saying
think-
how much we want you to watch us.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, this is it.
I like it too.
Joanne has spoken, people.
Oh gosh,
Joanne.
Wing it,
spoken.
dudes.
We're winging it.
I'm really trying hard to find guests, guys, and I'm finding them is just taking some effort.
Yeah.
to get
I
them.
think she just likes it because I feel like people are sitting with us. Like we're all at a table and they're sitting with us and they can enjoy our conversation. So I
Yes,
think that's
I
why
had
they're-
a comment yesterday that said I
we
was
can enjoy our
laughing.
conversations. Laugh at us.
That
What
said
did they
laughed
say, Sandy?
because
Sorry.
They were laughing when we were talking about the Mexican and Asian yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, look at this one. He tuned in to hear about the cinnamon roll beat he needs to drop.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Trey. So we're gonna need a cinnamon roll beat. Just so you
Haley
know.
would like to know what kind of guest we need. We need talenter, prettier,
I'm looking for an archer.
and
A better.
I was going to say smartier.
Smartier.
Smartier than
Definitely
murder.
smartier. Yeah.
I don't know about smarter. That's going to be kind of difficult for them.
It's hard
Let's not
for them,
make-
but they can do it.
And lots of energy. We need people with
no.
energy. Good energy.
Look, as long as you guys can vouch for them, you know, you get some street cred with us.
And
because
then-
Priscilla has gotten us in contact with two people. The second one I haven't. I need to just continue the conversation. I don't know why we dropped off, but these two people. One was a freaking. He was just awesome having on the show.
Mhm.
Phoenix. It was just like, my gosh.
I mean, he had a cool name.
Yeah.
Phoenix Rises.
I mean,
I never met anyone with that name.
mhm.
Never will either. Although I came close when I met this kid named Hurricane. Real name. But,
Hurricane
Here comes
or,
the story of the hurricane.
or Absidy.
I just saw one. His name was JKMNO, and they were like, "How do you pronounce that?" He said Noel.
oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this. Bring Dylan back.
We need to bring Dylan back for an
Who's
update.
Dylan?
Dylan, y'all, Dylan has a story. I really would love to hear about his story because he's never
Don't
would
go
have thought.
saying that. Don't go saying that if he doesn't want to share it.
He shared
There-
it.
He
was
shares it on
social-
his Facebook all
It
the
was
time.
on
Oh,
Stosh.
okay.
was
Well,
on
you
the
know, we're
Stosh.
internationally known. He may not be ready to share it with everyone.
Right. We're
Okay.
Let's
international.
keep it in the circle.
For real though. For real.
Speaking
though.
of which, Eric, where you been, man? You stopped watching us, but he was our China correspondent kind of guy, or you know, the guy who was taking our message out to China, and we haven't heard from him.
Oh, look at this one. Right, Joe? It's more personal and right. That is more important. We need love and peace. You guys make laugh. Thank you so much.
Well, we are a laugh factory. Let me tell you.
Did y'all
That's-
watch yesterday's episode when Joe was talking about punctuation and sentence structure? Just asking
I
if
know a
anybody
guy
watched.
named Toke. Is Toke cool? I think I would hang around with Toke.
Yeah.
Toke or Toki.
Around
Or
420.
Tokay. Okay.
Right. Jamie, what about my friend Bryant, the one with the t-shirt business?
Yes. Jess.
Bryant.
You know, Jamie has short-term
Yes.
memory,
Like you-
y'all.
I don't
I
have
mean-
short-term memory. Stop that. I don't have short-term
He's
memory.
horrible with names.
Yes.
Fake
horrible.
names.
That's what it
Names.
is. That's what it is.
I
Like-
mean,
But listen.
Even his
listen.
best friend name.
he
is-
actually forgot my name one day.
I don't take pride in this information, everyone, okay? It's not something that I enjoy. The only name I can remember is my wife's. Even my kids. The kids are always like, I'm Eva, and she's Eden. I'm like, whatever. Golly.
Y'all look alike.
It doesn't
That's what I
matter.
tell
Jeez.
I was
Y'all
talking in the
act-
general direction.
mine.
You hear me? Yeah, Dad. Well, then I'm talking to you right now. Yeah. Anyway, yes, I would love to talk to Bryant.
Bryant.
Sorry. Bryant.
I
Yeah.
think he's just horrible.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing no one asked you.
But then he also did
All
the
right.
All
Let's
right.
wind this up. Let's wind this
All right,
down.
Hold on. Gotta find it.
okay.
Found it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, everyone.
Okay, come back tomorrow with topics.
Sounds great. Love you guys, and as usual,
Remember to wash your hands.
for at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals.
Thanks
Good
for
night,
hanging out with us, everyone.
everybody.
Good night.
Toodles.
It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know?
Did Jamie already leave?
No, he's in the thing. Boom, 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 boom. What'd he do? He just left? He just left. Oh, the broadcast is still going. What a sucker.